Cheers. Delicious.
Oh yeah, dude. That's beautiful. Hey everyone, I'm Jacalyn Mains, your hostess with the mostest at America's Best Restaurants. Today we are in Columbus, Ohio, checking out Ridiculous Eatz, which is actually located right inside Kelly's Pub and Patio. Let's go see what's so ridiculous about these eats. Hi, Reggie.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Deb, I'm Jacalyn. Nice to meet you. Ridiculous Eatz with a Z.
Correct.
With a Z. Tell me a little bit about how you came up with the name.
Well, the name comes from a while back. We had a food truck that was called Ridiculous Street Shows.
Okay.
And, we kind of got out of that and wanted to come up with a new concept of, having a name that was unique.
Yep.
And as opposed to having it with an E, we thought put a Z on the end of it, come up with
For
food
some
that would
pizzazz.
be, creative and unique, and that's how we came up with Ridiculous Eatz.
Cool. And I imagine I'm gonna have some ridiculously amazing food too,
of
right?
course, definitely.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes, awesome. Let's go in. Show me your skills, man, because you do the
Okay,
cooking,
cool.
right?
Yeah, I do all the cooking.
All right, let's go see what he's all about.
All right.
All right, so now I'm back in Reggie's domain here, back in the kitchen. And you're gonna be making me what, man?
Now we're gonna make a breakfast chicken and waffle sandwich.
Chicken and waffle sandwich.
Something
all
a
right.
little different and ridiculous.
Awesome. And you said it's a breakfast one?
Yeah, breakfast.
What makes it breakfast?
Well, it has bacon and eggs on it.
Okay, I like where you're going with this. Okay, where do we start? Where do we start?
So basically, what we're gonna do is take the chicken breast.
You got it breaded already?
Yeah, breaded in flour.
Awesome.
And then we're gonna deep fry it for roughly about 3 to 4 minutes.
We need that for the crisp. Awesome. Drop that in.
So we have that deep frying.
Okay. Now what you do?
Now when we have the chicken deep frying, we'll start and get the egg frying because it has a fried egg.
Is it so a runny egg?
It can be run typical as a fried egg.
Okay.
It has a little yolk in it.
Little
not
bit.
to overcook
little
it.
gooey, but like not gonna drip all over my face. Kind
There
of
you
gooey.
go.
So talk to me a little bit about your culinary experience. I'll let you do your thing. You just tell me.
Well, my culinary experience, I went to culinary arts in Detroit, Michigan.
All right. In Michigan? Okay.
Yes, in Michigan. Started working in restaurants, doing dishes, a little prepping. And then after that, kind of enjoyed the industry of everything that I was doing and decided to make a career out of it.
Sweet. What do you think, like if you could say, or in one word or like a sentence, what does food mean to you?
One
Ooh, I
word,
know.
I would say passion.
Passion.
Yeah,
I like that.
you gotta have passion.
For sure. What do you think it means to the consumers? Like the people that are eating your food?
Well, I think that when the consumers come in, for me, it's great for people, for the guests, where you can walk out there and people enjoy the meal and say, wow, that was a great dish. We really enjoyed it. We enjoyed coming here, eating it.
Yeah.
So to me, that's satisfying to me.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got our egg frying. And then we have our
Pretty
chicken
crispy.
frying. Now what we're gonna do is lightly fry the waffle.
Ooh, okay. I didn't know we were gonna fry the waffle.
Yeah, cook that for maybe a minute and a half on each side. All right, now while we got the waffles cooking, we'll drop the fries.
Makes sense. Drop those fries.
Flip the waffles over. Let them get a nice golden brown.
So before you went to school to learn how to cook, who was your influence? Like who did you see cooking in your family that even got your,
I would
sparked
say,
your interest?
Well, coming up, I would cook with, I didn't really cook with my mom a lot, but I used to watch. I was the only boy, so, I didn't really have to do a lot of cooking, but, I watched a lot, and I ate a lot. My grandmother was from the South, and she ate a lot also, cooked a lot. So I got to eat a lot of, Southern food, throughout the years of coming up.
Nice. So tell me a little bit about the influence that you have on your menu, just kind of the direction of that Cajun Creole.
Well,
What took you there?
Well, I was saying after being in the restaurant business for a few years, I've traveled to a lot of different cities and tasted, a lot of different food. And, the concept of just, like the Cajun Creole type of food just really wasn't out there. Nothing that I tasted that was really good. So, after a while, I started, experimenting, coming up with my own different recipes and, just coming up with my own style, that would make it just, ridiculous.
And you brought that style food to a place that doesn't really, it's not represented so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Love that.
And also, plus in this area also, I mean, there's nothing like that in the area that we're in right now. So it's kind of unique for us.
Awesome, love it, love it. All right.
All right, so we'll take our egg and flip it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got our egg flipped. Chicken breast is cooking, fries are done. Waffles are just about ready.
About ready? All right. We'll let the chicken finish cooking, plate it up, and I'll come back for tasting.
And then there we have it.
This is the beauty.
Chicken
oh my
waffle
gosh.
sandwich.
All right, let's cut in. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Okay, all right.
Delicious.
Oh yeah, it is. I love the egg on it.
Yeah. Something
It adds
different
that
and unique.
savory. And then the
And with the
sweetness.
bacon, it just goes well with chicken.
That's beautiful. That's sweet and savory and filling.
There you go.
Love it, man. Love this. One more bite going in. Those waffles are fluffy.
We make our waffles daily.
I can tell. All right, ma'am. Let's sit down, eat a little more, talk a little more. I want to hear a little bit more about your story. I'm gonna lick my fingers now.
Sounds
Is that good?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so now I'm back with Reggie, and we've got Jill with us, the manager. I want to hear from the beginning, like your vision for Ridiculous Eatz. Take me back a little bit to that.
Okay. Well, Ridiculous Eatz, we started off in the Ghost Kitchen, which is basically a building full of about 20 different restaurants.
Okay.
And we worked there for approximately about 2 years. Started right in the middle of the pandemic, when most restaurants were closing down.
And they would take food to go out of that kitchen?
So
Okay,
it was
gotcha.
strictly carry out only. So we did that for a couple of years. Everything was basically to go because, you know, the country had shut down. So
Right.
the vision was, well, if the city is shutting, the country is shutting down, you know, that'd be a good concept.
That is a
get
great
into.
concept to have at that time, yes.
So, and basically, you know, that's where we started at. So we started just doing delivering carry out only.
And then what made you decide to, you know, come into, not that the carry out only, but, you know, brick and mortar and actually have, you know, seating and things like that?
Well, and over the course of the couple of years, our former partner Ali and, you know, our associates that we deal with over here is Kelly and Ben. We were looking for a restaurant, they were looking for a bar. So
That
we
works
thought,
out
hey,
lovely.
You know, it'd be a great idea if we just merge together. We'll have a restaurant, you guys have a bar, and we just merge together. So that's where the brick and mortar part came in at.
That's awesome. So tell me what we have in front of here. Tell me about this gumbo here.
So right here we have the chicken and shrimp gumbo.
It looks beautiful.
And that's basically one of our #1 sellers. We first opened up our business. We were pretty much doing no business whatsoever. It was just slow. And we went out and just gave gumbo away. And everybody we gave it to, they came out and bought some. So from that point on, you know, the gumbo just kind of stood out. You know,
Awesome.
we stuck with it, we
It's
sold
beautiful.
it, and I mean, it sold really good.
And then tell me about this sandwich here. You want to talk to me about that one, Jill?
This is our Ollie wrap. When Ollie was still with us, he said, I really would like to do a Philly wrap. And we were like, okay. So,
Philly wrap.
yes, so it's called the Ollie Philly wrap. Not only does it come in steak, but we also added our grilled chicken, or you can also get it in buffalo chicken. The Ollie wrap actually is probably within our top 5 sales. People love the Philly wrap. We will continue to cherish Ollie and bring him into our business, not only with Ridiculous Eatz, but with our partners, Kelly and Ben, here at Kelly's Pub and Patio.
Because he's such a significant part. Love
Such a
that.
significant part. We wouldn't be here without Ollie. I mean, He was such a great human being. Sorry.
That's okay. You want to speak a little bit more about Ollie?
Yes. Ollie was a really good friend of mine. He was more of a brother as opposed to a friend. You know, I've known him for about at least 15 plus years. We all got together and just met up one day at a bar, and that's how we all become friends with him, Jill, Kelly, and Ben, the owners here. And we just all connected over the years, and you know, we just stayed in touch and always hung out, always had a good time. And, you know, when it's time to do business, I mean, who else can you do business with other than your friends?
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know?
awesome. That's awesome. So what would you say, first of all, I have to speak to this gumbo because it is like knocking my socks off over here. It's so flavorful, the depth of flavor that you have in what would I almost call a gravy, you know? Like, oh man, it is delicious.
And that's the base of it, you know, the roux is basically the base of any gumbo. You know, that's where all your flavor comes from.
It's delightful.
Okay.
All right, and then you've got, this is the, it's got steak in it, is that what you said? And the Philly cheesesteak? Awesome.
Steak in it, mushrooms, peppers, and onions.
Beautiful.
And then it comes with a mustard sauce, and then we also have like a side of our ridiculous sauce that we serve with it, which is a huge seller. It's like a spicy mayonnaise sauce.
So tell me, what do you want people to feel when they eat your food?
Well, I think I want people to feel like, you know, they're just eating at home. You know, you get a nice hearty meal made with passion. You know, I like to think that when people eat our food, they can just start eating. You don't have to pick up salt and pepper and season it. You just, you know, grab it and start eating it.
Yep,
And,
because
you know,
you've done all the work. You've done all the work
definitely.
for them. I'm
Yeah.
like, eating at home doesn't look like this for me, you guys, okay?
I think that, you know, we like for people to know when you come here. I mean, you get a nice portion size. I mean, if you can, I mean, there's enough food for at least, you know, 2 days. You know, eat
But
part of it
comforting.
here.
When you say
Yeah,
at
it's
home,
comforting.
you're talking about
comfort
comfort.
food.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, this is a basic comfort. But, you know, aside from that, you know, there are other things that we have on the menu that are, you know, pretty good too. We do have, you know, great hamburgers and chicken wings and tenders. We have waffles, which we had the waffle sandwich earlier.
Heck yeah, that thing was awesome.
So, I mean, typically, I mean, that's basically all our portions are, is just to be ridiculous. And everything that we do, that's what we stand behind.
And then your wife, Deb, she's the one who makes the desserts,
Yeah,
right?
so she makes all the desserts for the company.
We met her out front, but that's awesome.
Yeah. And they're
That
really
you
great.
even have dessert. All right. Oh, hey,
We
yo.
are lemon crunch
That's beautiful.
and upside down pineapple cake.
Oh, beautiful.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Right.
You guys better dive in on this with me.
All desserts and all of Reggie's recipes are made from scratch. Everything
You can
that
tell. Golly.
everything that you order from here doesn't come out of the box, except for grits, of course. All of his recipes are made from scratch. Everything is made to order, hot,
Wow.
ready to go.
That's good. That pineapple on that's fresh. That's fresh. You can taste that's fresh. Oh, yeah. So, what's on the horizon for Ridiculous Eatz? It's coming up.
On the horizon, well, at some point we'd like to at least start a second location somewhere in Columbus.
Oh, hey.
You know,
Okay.
got to start somewhere. You know, this will always be home for us, and it would be great to have a second location going. You know, we also have a great ridiculous sauce. At some point, we'd like to put that in a bottle and start selling it.
Oh, man, this is good, Kate. Gosh,
very
that
good.
lemon icing is
Yeah.
awesome. So, oh, dang, that's good. Where can we find you online?
You can find us at ridiculouseatz.com. We also have our Instagram page,
Oh,
which
man.
is
Excuse my reach.
Ridiculous Eatz, and on our Facebook page,
Yeah, there you
which
go.
is Ridiculous Eatz as well.
And that's the matzo sauce that comes with it.
I like it with the mustard.
Yeah.
That's a bite, man. That's a serious wrap. You guys don't skimp.
No, we don't.
That steak is tender. Cheese, creamy.
Nice and
It's
flavorful.
beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your talent with us, your story.
Thank you.
And let's do a Philly cheesesteak cheers to Ollie.
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Cheers to Ollie. Always.
Well, folks, this is Ridiculous Eatz, and we just got our Creole on. I'm Jacalyn Mains, your hostess with the mostest at ABR, and until next time, bye, everyone.